The untold story of Khan Sir. In the narrow lanes of Gorakhpur, a young boy once dreamed not of becoming rich, not of becoming famous, but of doing something that would make his parents proud and help others rise. That boy was Faisal Khan, whom the world now knows as Khan Sir of Patna.
From the very beginning, Khan sir wasn't just an ordinary student. He loved to explain things, even more than he loved to study them. Whenever his friends got confused, he'd step up and say, "Arey ruk ja, main samjhata hu." That was the spark that one day would light millions of minds.
As he grew older, he dreamed of serving the nation. He cleared the NDA exam, worked hard day and night, but when he reached the final stage, he was rejected because of medical reasons. For days he didn't talk to anyone. That dream of wearing the uniform shattered before his eyes. But sometimes, when one door closes, life opens another, a much greater one.
Khan sir completed his studies, and during college, he began teaching small groups of students just to earn some pocket money. He didn't know then that teaching would become his purpose. Students loved his way of explaining, simple language, real-life examples, and full of humor. He wasn't just teaching, he was connecting. Soon his popularity in Patna grew. He joined coaching institutes, but his vision was different. He didn't want education to be a business. He wanted it to be a mission. When the institutes forced him to limit his students, he refused. He said, "Education should be affordable for every child. A poor student's dream is just as big as a rich one's."
And then came the moment when he decided to build his own path and started Khan GS Research Center. No money, no marketing, just belief and passion. Within months, the classroom was full. Students would travel for hours just to hear his voice, just to feel his energy.
Then came the digital revolution. He started his YouTube channel, and in no time, millions joined his online classes. From villages to cities, from Bihar to Bangalore, students began learning from him for free. And that's when Khan sir became the teacher of the nation.
वो अक्सर कहते हैं, मैं चाहता हूं हर गरीब बच्चे के घर रोशनी हो। अगर पैसा नहीं है तो कोई बात नहीं, सीखने का हक सबको है। वो सिर्फ सब्जेक्ट्स नहीं पढ़ाते, वो जिंदगी के सबक सिखाते हैं। वो अपने स्टूडेंट्स को यकीन दिलाते हैं कि उनकी अहमियत है। Behind the camera, Khan sir lives a simple life. He is engaged and his fiancée is also a teacher. He rarely talks about his personal life because his focus has always been on his students. He says, "मेरे लिए success तब है जब मेरे students सफल हो जाएं." Of course, success never comes without challenges. He has faced criticism, controversies, but he never stopped. Because he knows if people talk behind your back, it only means you're ahead of them.
From a small-town boy with rejected dreams to becoming India's most loved teacher, Khan sir proved that true heroes don't need uniforms, they need purpose. He turned rejection into revolution. He turned pain into power. And above all, he turned education into a movement.
So remember, no matter how hard life hits you, if your heart is pure and your goal is to help others, success will one day knock on your door. Because when you live for others, God Himself becomes your strength. This was the inspiring journey of Khan sir, a teacher, a guide, and a true inspiration for every Indian student. Moral of the story: no matter how hard life hits you, if your intention is pure and your goal is to serve others,
success will find its way to you.